Should Muslims even rely on the law of attraction to potentially achieve the success that they're looking for, or even just looking for a way to earn money, right? First of all, we need to understand what the law of attraction even is, because most people that throw out this term don't even know what it is, right? Basically, the law of attraction is a thing which the kafirs basically use, first of all. And it's a thing where you just repeat affirmations like in front of a mirror or to yourself, basically, where you say, I am this, I am that, I'm going to be doing that, I'm going to be that type of person. Like, I'm a millionaire, I'm a billionaire, I'm a person with a great character, and all this stuff, right? The thing is, in my opinion, that potentially, let's say it can work, because I'm not going to say in this video if it's haram or halal, because I'm not a scholar to say that, right? But I'm just here to throw out a reasoning, just to throw out a thought that maybe you can pick up and think, wait a second, this guy actually has a point, right? If we've got Allah Azza wa Jal, first of all, right? And we know that whatever we ask him, he can decide to either answer our du'as or to reject them and give us something better, right? Why are we trying to search for success from ourselves? Why are we trying to ask success from ourselves when we can be asking Allah Azza wa Jal? Do you get my point? Like, if we use the law of attraction, right? If we throw out these terms, these affirmations where we say, I'm a millionaire, I'm a billionaire, and all this stuff, right? You're basically asking yourself to make you achieve success. Doesn't make sense, right? Because if you believe in Allah Azza wa Jal and you know that you can make dua to him, then why on earth are you making dua to yourself, right? Because at the end of the day, it's a sort of dua that you're making to yourself when you throw out these affirmations, right? So I'm not saying that it's shirk or not, right? But the thing is, truly there is something weird about it. And it's something that the kafirs use 100%, and we should not imitate the kafirs, right? Like, never in history, from what I know, the Muslims have used this law of attraction. It's just a thing that's been popularized by people like Conor McGregor and other successful people who are basically kafirs, saying that, oh, law of attraction, it's real, it's real, it's real. But you only get to see the people who succeed by doing the law of attraction. Like, how many people are using this law of attraction, right? But they're not getting the results that they are looking for. They throw these affirmations, they say these affirmations in front of a mirror, but get no results. They don't succeed, they don't become what they say they are, right? And you don't get to see these people. And so you have no clue of how unsuccessful it may be. You only get an idea of how successful you can be with it, but you never get an idea of how unsuccessful you can be. Because unfortunately, you'll never see a person who is using the law of attraction unsuccessful, because you basically won't see it. You never see an interview where someone goes, I used the law of attraction and it didn't work. You'll always see people who have succeeded with it, but not those who haven't. So the problem is, if you think about it, just like I said, it's like making dua to yourself, which is completely wrong, right? You should not be making dua to yourself. You know it more than yourself, that basically you do not have the power, you do not have the knowledge, you do not have the provision to be able to give yourself success. That's why we rely on Allah Azza wa Jal, without a doubt, right? And so the point I'm trying to make is, if you are someone who is using this law of attraction because you're trying to achieve success, right? First of all, understand who is using it, and you'll realize that Muslims have never used it, and it's a kafir thing, right? And second of all, you'll realize that it's basically making dua to yourself. And third of all, you'll realize that you only get to see the people who succeed, never those who are not successful with it. So do not be lied to, do not be deceived in believing that the law of attraction always works, right? Please do not fall in this trap. And if I were to give you a piece of advice, because this is what I did for my YouTube channel, basically, what I did, and it's not that I'm saying that I have this massive success with my YouTube channel, right? But I do have a decent amount of subscribers. And all of that is thanks to Allah Azza wa Jal. And in fact, when I was trying to make this channel work, I didn't just say in front of the mirror, oh, I'm a successful YouTuber. I have a successful channel and all this weird stuff, right? I was literally asking, I was making dua to Allah Azza wa Jal, which is the correct thing. If you are going through a tough time, right, and you're looking for a way out, don't be throwing and shouting affirmations in the mirror to yourself. Like, you've got Allah Azza wa Jal, ask Him to take you out of this situation, help you in this situation, while you're trying to seek help from yourself. Like, you get my point. Always seek help, knowledge, provision, and success, basically, from Allah Azza wa Jal Himself, because He's the only one who's capable of giving it to you in the first place, not yourself. These affirmations that you throw, like, they mean nothing. It absolutely doesn't work, in my opinion. The law of attraction absolutely doesn't work. So if you're somebody that believes that the law of attraction works, then just leave the video, please leave the video. And if you're a Muslim and you're watching this video and you try to, like, this makes sense to you and you start to realize that maybe the law of attraction isn't maybe the most halal thing, or maybe it's not the most decent thing to do, right? Because as I said, I'm not going to say if it's halal or haram because I don't have the actual knowledge to do so. And I can't tell you if it's shirk or not, but I can give you this way of reasoning which may make you come to a certain conclusion. I have a conclusion which I'll basically keep for myself. But all I'm trying to say is be careful of what you're trying to do and who you're asking help to, because there's only one person who can help you, and that is Allah Azza wa Jalla. Never forget that, right? So I hope this video was helped you clarify a little bit more about what the law of attraction even is and if you should do it as a Muslim, right? And if you don't know who I am, basically, my name is Lorenzo Hamza and I post many different videos like these on my channel, basically. And I'm hoping to post more videos in the future. And that is basically it. If you like this type of content, then subscribe and I'll see you in the next video. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.